Oh, I think we're live. Finally, after a long time. Well, I say we, it's just me right now. Tom's up there handling things and stuff. Oh, I think he's coming down. Yep, no, I hear him. What's going on, everybody?
Sitting in my seat.
Well, I don't know where. You only had one seat. Oh, fine.
Your seat's over in the corner. Can you believe this guy?
I got
Comes
down-
up in, sits in my seat.
Got downgraded to
Eat
a
my
damn
food.
wooden chair. Jesus. Somebody's 10 mil. What's up?
Can you guys hear us? Because I don't think he checked.
Oh no, I didn't check.
See
any of
if
that
if
stuff.
anything was anywhere. It probably put this microphone right about yeah.
Yeah. Does done special. Mama M.
Hi everybody.
First responder was here like half hour ago.
What?
Yeah.
You sitting here waiting?
No, probably not. He just popped in, said first, and left right away.
Truth. He was first, and then ski-daddled. First in, first out. What's up, everybody?
Nobody's answered whether or not they can hear us yet.
No, nobody's answered
Oh,
any.
doing good. Working on a motor mount in my big block Torino. Nice. Well, that answers that question. They can hear us.
Torino. That's a nice car.
How's the audio quality?
Yeah. Are we okay? We need to turn up at all?
Is this thing on?
Yes.
This microphone?
I believe. Oh, well, let's check.
Yeah.
We're on a sophisticated machinery tonight.
It's something I know nothing about. That's for damn sure.
It's called a
Laptop,
something
I
about
guess.
everything's computer.
Yeah, it's supposedly. Well,
Somebody said something.
somebody said
Yep,
something.
we're on the microphone.
Good.
There's a little button right here
Oh,
that'll
well,
turn
there
on.
it is.
I'll turn on the light, so
Oh, that's good because I was
you
just
can see
using this.
if we're not. Sounds all right. All right, that's good. It's good.
God, we haven't done live streaming forever.
It's been a while,
It's been a while.
a long while.
Well, we can even invite people.
What have
up
you
here.
been on? What have y'all been doing?
What have you been doing?
Well, yesterday I went down a long, long road of smoking meat.
Yes. This meat, actually. Brisket.
Brisket, yes. I started this brisket at I'd say 3:30 yesterday. We literally just pulled it off half an hour ago. Now I know you're supposed to let it rest for like 2 hours, but we had to start this thing, and I wasn't gonna start this without eating some brisket. So
So you just
We-
cut
we-
into it right away.
we performed a no and cut right into it, but it's definitely worth it. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
so good.
Definitely.
If I can get a hold of it.
I was wondering if you're going to be able to grab that. There you go. Oh,
Just kind of melts in your mouth.
I can't see nothing without my glasses on, but
Oh my.
yeah, but then nobody can see it. This is a fucking glare. I'm kind of looking fucking like an idiot over. Well, okay, let more of an idiot over here.
Oh,
Yes.
so that's about 25 hours.
25 hours worth of cooking.
25 hours, my pellet smoker grill.
A brand new fancy pellet smoker grill.
I'm permanently going to be on vacation now, so that's a shame.
I see that. You're on vacation. What are you doing?
Permanently.
A Long Island.
We
iced
got a
tea?
Long Island iced tea,
Jesus criminy.
a Hawaiian shirt.
You just need some fucking sand below your feet. We having it made.
Had Crocs on, man. It's about as good as we're gonna get in the basement, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so. We're literally just in like a void of darkness. I hope you know that.
Yeah. I mean, I did that for a different channel that I set up.
Oh,
I have a background and everything for it.
there is literally a void of dark. I didn't know
It is like straight up
just
like
fucking
black. And that is the blackest black I've ever seen on a screen
that's,
for some reason.
that's fucking blacker than does nothing.
And I didn't
special.
even have to pay any extra for that. That was cheap as fuck.
Cheap as fuck.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
the
vacation coming out.
That's the going rate, huh?
Yep. I'm on vacation. I worked today.
That doesn't sound like
And then I'm off tomorrow.
oh,
So that's
yeah.
my whole vacation.
Yeah, that fucking works out just dandy.
It's as good as vacation I'm going to be getting in the summer. So I'm taking advantage of it. He said, Long Island iced tea, made it myself, tastes, man.
It tastes like shit, but you're drinking it.
Hey, every sip it tastes a little bit better. I like the desolated void.
Need that myself. No, you don't need that yourself. Your void is so dark we can't even see you when you're in it.
This just happened by happenstance. I mean, apparently, it's just what I radiate. It's just a black void on the inside.
There's just a big black void that all of a sudden fucking
Coincidentally, it is good for it's right behind your head.
Well, Tom, I think it's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I do have a new channel.
Seems to be every few months.
Called
replacing it. Oh, you know of a good way? Have you tried chaining the motor down? You run a chain. Well, there's different ways you can do it. I don't know the exact setup you have, but you can run a chain from the motor mount boss where you would normally bolt it in, and then run it to the frame, probably where the other motor mount, boss is connected to the frame or somewhere. And you just chain that son of a bitch down on the one side. Yeah, thanks for the visual, so everybody knows what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got the visual.
Yeah.
Gotta represent.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
Actually, both motor mounts on the Mustang were broken before I pulled the engine. I just chained the one side and called it.
I was there when we pulled the engine.
Yeah.
Or well, he hooked it up and pulled it out. And I watched and
it was good.
Gave him advice.
You did.
You're like, hey, hurry it up, you bitch.
Yeah, torque chain. Yeah, that's a fancier title for it. Hey, just chain some of a bitch down on the one side, on the driver's side, assuming your engine's rotating in that direction. And then the passenger side really doesn't matter if it's broken or not because it's plowing into that side. So who cares?
Start to install.
But we don't want to install jack shit right now.
Nope. We don't want nothing to do with any of that. Every now and again, something will pop up. Probably from my antivirus.
The motor mounts I can buy suck. Yeah? Was it rubber mounts, I'm assuming?
Can you make them any better than the sucky ones that you can buy?
I mean, if it's like I guess I don't know how your motor mount's configured, but you could always just add metal to either side, weld it, just make it a solid mount, and then it wouldn't break.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Or run a chain.
Not a car dude.
A chain could be really stylish. Somebody looks in there and go, holy shit, he's got a chain. Yeah.
Could be. I wear one on my belt.
Yeah.
Well, my belt loop runs to my wallet.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust nobody.
Yeah, you don't trust nobody.
Nope.
Especially around your wallet.
Definitely down around my wallet. Well. In the next couple months, I'd probably trust a lot more people around it. But right now, nobody's getting near it.
What's going to happen in the next few months to where you're going to just start trusting people all of a sudden?
tax money might run out. I don't know.
Oh, well. Oh, so what you're saying is once there's nothing in
How
the
do you think
wallet
I've been
worth
on
stealing.
vacation this whole time? Haven't put out shit in like fucking months.
Oh, me
Been
neither.
on vacation.
I just put out a fucking engine teardown video. The engine we found on the side of the road. Yeah, the engine you found told me.
I found a call of him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, there's a whole ass engine over here. I think it's for free.
Well, a chain
Trino.
steering wheel. That's pretty vintage. The 70s Torino never comes with a 460.
I love the Trinos. I don't know why.
Company makes motor mount that fixes good, but they break.
I'm a very big fan of the Trinos.
Like solid steering or steel motor mounts. Yeah, I would say go with a solid mount if the ones keep breaking on you. If you can go with a solid mount, you might be able to just weld some pieces of metal together and just make your own. Yeah, motor mount's not that complicated of a structure, I don't think.
Not necessarily, but I mean, out of all the things you want to be able to weld decently, I think that would probably be one of them.
Well, if it breaks, it's not
Especially
going
if
anywhere.
you're pulling a motor that you care about in it.
But both my mounts are broken. And I drove it like that for a long time before I ever realized they were broken. The only time I realized it was broken is because I had the hood up and then I was messing around with something and I seen the engine just go, and I'm like, holy shit. I should probably
that
fix
doesn't
that.
surprise me. Get somewhere, walks out like, oh, the whole back ass is gone. Where'd that go?
Well, it was missing a couple of bolts when we went to go pull that engine out. And there was a couple I didn't need to loosen because they just weren't there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just going to show that all those bolts are not necessary. They're just for insurance. I have to work on the Mustang again. I haven't even. Well, I've touched it, but I haven't really went too far into it. There's something going on with the valve train. I think those cheap Chinese roller lifters that I bought to try to slap everything together just I think one of them's collapsed. I think. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't looked into it that much. I started it a couple of times, heard weird noises, and looked over there and seen the rocker was all loose. And it's like, well, shit.
And you started a gun channel.
I did.
So he's got a pew pew channel for YouTube.
I need to just make them, but never felt like doing it. Was gonna wait till I got headers on the car, then decided to put force in and cause that fixes everything. Yeah. Well, it usually fixes everything. It's very rare that ever leads you down a path of misery and regret.
I can think of a few things that led me down that path, but
yeah. Well, that wasn't one of them.
No.
See?
This brisket almost was, right?
Almost?
We're half a second away from this all running into disaster. Okay.
Well, you almost drop it on the floor?
No. Like 11 o'clock. I started at 4 p.m. last yesterday.
Last yesterday.
Yeah, classical term. So,
yesterday.
Yeah, about 11 o'clock, I went out to go spritz it. Spray it. You got to keep it moist.
Right.
Well, it develops a bark. There's a whole science behind it. If anybody says I'm not a Scientologist, they're wrong, because
I would never say that about you.
I am quite definitely a brisket Scientologist now.
That's
I
making up terms now.
Might as well. Everybody else does. So anyway, I was going to spritz it. I had this whole, I think it's a little bit of apple cider vinegar, like a apple juice. Not sure about the amount. It's about a whole little Minute Maid thing of apple juice, a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Then I bought this stuff called the W sauce.
The W sauce.
which is wash your sister sauce.
Oh. Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Wash your sister sauce. Yeah. So this concoction, for some reason, fucked up, and I don't use that lightly. Sorry,
Oh.
sorry for the French.
How does it concoct? What, did it start smoking when you mixed
No.
it together?
No, 3 spray bottles. This thing messed up. Well, 2 spray bottles. The third one actually worked because it kept jamming up the spray bottle. So I took the nozzle off to see why it wasn't spraying, and the whole end came off, dropped down into the grill.
Oh, plasticky.
Yeah, so I had to shut the whole thing down about 11 o'clock. Took me about an hour. I got up this morning, and that was like, yeah. So it took me about an hour to do all that. Tear it down, get that little stupid plastic. Thankfully, it wasn't just a grill, because that thing would have been melted like 10 seconds after it fell in there. And this thing's a fairly nice pellet smoker grill combination, so it doesn't get like overly hot on the inside edges. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
there's a cup in the middle of it. That cup is what is actually the fire, and there's a fan that circulates. It's more like a convection oven than anything else.
A convection oven with smoke.
Yeah, basically is basically the function of it. Because there's this little spot in the dead center that's blowing around all the smoke and everything.
Yeah.
Like that's the little wood pellets fall into this little cup, become a blaze, go out, and then fume smoky goodness all over the meat.
Interesting.
So I had to shut all that down, take it all apart, have a bunch of oven mitts on, and all the shit was hot, just to get this little plastic piece out from in there.
I feel like it would have been easier to just not drop it in there to begin with.
Oh, that would have been super cool if that would have not happened, because that was a whole hour I didn't need to spend doing any of that.
You know what? Also, super cool. I think we can like link this into the chat.
How do you do that?
I don't fucking know. This is your technology, not mine. Hold on.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try this shit.
I've spent a lot of time
Yeah.
researching, like making videos and everything else. Like that's what I've been doing.
Does this work? No.
How do you know?
I don't think that worked. Well, because it just looks like text. It doesn't look like a link.
Well, yeah, on our end.
Well, okay. Well, you know what?
On your end, the 4 people out there, does that look like you can click on it?
I am gonna.
I don't know. I don't know if it looks like that, but I don't know if it doesn't either.
I can figure this
The
shit out.
computer's got Long Island iced teas are great.
Oh, it does work. Yeah. Well,
Where does it show up on our end?
Well, what do you mean? Well,
Present
it's
or
right here.
invite?
yeah. Right here. See?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah, if you want to come in,
yeah, you want to
chit-chat?
fucking come on in.
except that's a whole nother level of I don't know if we will be able to hear them.
Oh. Oh, really?
Maybe not.
You don't know if we'd be able to hear it.
I don't. I would.
That's
This is all
Well,
new to me. I don't
okay.
know.
That's yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, that's doing stuff.
it's turning volume up,
It's-
so maybe we can hear them out of the. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Come on in if you want to.
Sure.
That would be super cool.
That's
Or not.
that's how that's gonna work. I
If you don't
think.
want to, that's cool too.
That's also
I get it.
fine.
I'm on vacation. I know what you mean.
Gee, how
Whole
many?
day.
Is that your first one?
Second, but there's like 6 shots in here. Yeah, 6 shots apiece. Long
Okay.
Island iced tea. It's like gin tequila, rum, vodka,
All that stuff.
triple sec, and then a
Oh,
shot of
DNS
something.
said give him a little bit.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, so they don't want to toast the camera. I don't think it just.
It's trying to give him some through the camera. I don't know how else that would work.
Either.
You want me to mail you some?
Hit message. Aha! Fucking did it.
What did you do?
I pinned that message up on top. So now it won't ever go away.
Oh, cool.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. So if you want to pop on in, either way,
God, it's
do it
dark
or don't
over here.
do it. It's just the background. It's
No.
not that dark.
I'm wearing a fucking dark flannel. It just looks
That's
like
your fault.
I didn't.
I'm wearing festive colors.
Yeah,
okay?
nobody told you didn't say, hey Dan, for the live stream, show up in a fucking Hawaiian
Oh,
shirt.
well, to be
Okay?
honest, I didn't fucking know. I haven't been on this thing for months. Okay?
We-
I've been researching.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I have a new
okay.
channel, so I'm doing research on my
YouTube.
new channel.
Yes.
It's called Tom Sylvania. Maybe looking at all sorts of shit, like spooky stuff, like ghost claims.
Ghost claims.
Because
Yeah.
it's.
You might find ghosts. You never know.
I mean, if I did, that would be real cool, because then it means some of these people aren't lying off their ass. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, I know, like when I was younger, I seen some shit.
Yeah.
But as I get older, I don't know if it was just like my younger mind playing tricks with me, or if it was like legit. I don't know.
Do y'all believe in ghosts? That's a question.
Do you? I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know if I do.
I'm in the firm
Ever
camp
since I
of
got to a
probably
certain
not.
age, I haven't seen or heard anything. And I've lived in some sketchy fucking places. Probably should have been haunted if I had to guess. And nothing. But then when I was younger, I went to like the graveyard, right? Over
Yeah.
by Cemetery Hill. Like
Yeah.
that graveyard. And like running around there. And I heard and seen shit in there like that. Did not make any sense. Would not have been a person. Would not have been anything else.
Weird Minnesota.
Weird Minnesota. I actually do.
You get that one.
Yes.
Nice.
I do have that. Yes.
Do you know what cam was in the old 302? When the cam is in the video of me tearing it apart. We looked up the cam and I put it in that video, but I don't remember what it was. So, yeah. It was just like a mild, like 400 something lift.
Normal.
Nothing radical camshaft.
712.
No.
No, that's a roof pitch. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's what I'm good at. Carpentry.
Yeah. So you started a spooky ghost channel.
Yes, I have one video on it.
Yeah.
A bunch of shorts, a few shorts. Yeah, the shorts are gonna be like funny shit, and then the actual videos are gonna be full length videos. Like the first one's gonna be, well, the first actual video is on drama and shit. One of the people that I grew up watching, like Ghost Hunters show person dude,
Yeah.
Aaron, like came out. His wife tried to hire somebody from prison to kill him.
That's some spooky shit right there. Maybe she was possessed by one of the ghosts he was trying to capture.
Whew! Like that's
Yeah.
some shit.
That's some drama.
I
You sure you want to get this deep involved in this whole
not
thing?
not that involved. No, I'm on the other end being like, hey, that's weird. I think my first video is going to be shortly after my vacation.
Your 1 day vacation.
It's gonna be because there's so much like there's ghost like paranormal channels, right? And then there's debunker channels that watch all these videos that these paranormal channels put out,
Right.
and debunk them, and like, oh, that's fake as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that seems fake. That could have been faked like this, or very, very, very rarely, like that's actually stumped me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've actually seen the stumping one, but there is a whole load of drama in that area, and that's kind of the first video, like all the drama involved in that sort of stuff.
Nice.
Also, like, it's not just like ghosts and stuff like that. It's like conspiracies, whole bunch of shit. Like, want to do a thing about Waco, Ruby Ridge, maybe MK Ultra. That was a conspiracy.
Yeah.
The
Fucking 9/11
kind of
shit.
limitless. 9/11, whole bunch of conspiracies there. I mean, I hear a bunch of them.
Yeah.
They're more relevant than the other ones.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. I started a gun channel.
You did.
New Guys Gunsmoke. I got I think 140 something subs on that one.
Yeah, a lot more than my 9 on the other channel. Probably because you actually put up shit.
Oh, yeah,
out,
I've been putting up stuff. I'm looking for.
You met Randy Weaver once? What? What? You need to come up on here and tell me this. What happened? Was he cool?
Was he cool? Probably.
Was he a douche? I don't know.
How high of compression is this high compression 302?
Oh, just about as much as this brisket.
Oh. Yeah, no, I've been having a lot of fun with my gun channel. Shooting the old 45. I just go out there and blow shit up with different types of rounds and shit, and shoot through ribs and see what kind of holes they make. It's very entertaining.
He does. He wanted me to cook one time.
He moved to North Carolina before he died. Damn.
Oh, I didn't know he's dead.
11-4-1 because 2A9 heads. Nice. I tried to get higher compressor. I think the motor I built that's in the Mustang now that I'm still figuring out the kinks with. I think that's only 9 something to 1. I wanted to get it up into 10, but using the pistons, and it didn't work. I wanted to get like really thin head gaskets to bump up the compression up into the 10.5, but they were too expensive and I just couldn't justify
it. Wasn't that long ago.
Okay. Died 3 years ago. Nice.
I probably about 1.5 years ago, I started getting into like some of that like stuff, like Waco and Ruby Ridge and a whole bunch of stuff like that happened that wasn't really good on the United States part.
Yeah. You gonna run that 11.5 to 1 on E85, or are you just using gas? Is it like dedicated race car, or is it gonna just be a street driver?
289 heads?
Yeah. Smaller combustion chambers equals more compression. Though they don't flow as good, but you can port them. Yeah, I thought this mystery motor had factory dish pistons, and it has flat tops, so that upped the compression a lot. Ah, lucky. I was hoping I was going to find something interesting in my mystery motor. It had the look. I mean, it had the fancy, water pump drive. It had the
What
big stacks.
did you tear it all down?
Yeah, I made a video tearing it down.
I
It's
just noticed you had made a video. I didn't see it there.
Yeah, it's literally just a bone stock 302 that people put fancy stuff around it and stuck in something.
Oh, so it sounds like a young kid.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, I can probably sell those header or those exhausts, and I can. I think the block and everything's savable. The skirts are rough, like the cylinder walls are rough. But if it's a standard bore block, you can just punch that shit out and it'll be fine. Hopefully 91 octane. I have an E85 carb if necessary. I miss running E85. I ran E85 in the Cutlass for a while. That was pretty nice. I liked it. I like the smell of E85. Everybody else hates the smell of E85, but I like it. It's nice and sweet. E85 is made with corn. It's corn alcohol. So running on alcohol, pretty much.
Corn.
Yeah, corn ethanol.
So, how bad is that for the environment?
Ethanol?
Yeah.
The byproduct's water. Pretty sure.
So,
During
why did
combustion.
we ever change?
Change what?
Why didn't we always run off that? Then all these climate people would be shutting up.
Because it consumes more
More
running it. It consumes more E85 to run the vehicle than it consumes of gas. It's
more.
about 20% less efficient than gasoline. But you can make, I don't know the percentage more power you gain going from gasoline to E85, but you do make more power on E85. We don't have barely any E85 pumps near me. Yeah, we have some around me, so that wasn't that big of a deal in my case. But yeah,
20 hours, 25
hours.
Tastes so good.
Yeah, fucking brisket.
Look at that. Look at oof. the bark, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like the flavor is like seeped down into the meat.
That's what happens when you smoke stuff. Small town West Kansas don't really have anything near me. Yeah, understandable. I'd want to run on gas then too. At least you can get gas in the pump. Is it iron heads or is it aluminum heads? It's easier to run higher compression with lower octane on aluminum heads because it pulls heat out of the chambers faster.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Yep.
Chamber heat.
Fucking. So on the gun channel, I've been testing out these fucking insane bullets out of the 45 Colt. They're 330 grain hollow points. They're made out of pure lead. So this, well, there you go. That is a 45 ACP Federal Punch bullet as like a reference.
Federally.
Then there's this fucking thing. Look at the fucking difference in expansion.
Liberally punched in the face.
And this thing was fucking 100 grains heavier to start with.
Iron would suck for porting.
They're ironwood, yeah. Yeah, I ported those E7 heads. Never got a chance to use them because Machine Shop fucking wanted way too much money to do a valve job on those
Send
things.
them there? Or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you sent it there and then figured out how much it was going to cost.
And then I went and picked them fucking things back up and said, no, thank you. They're still just sitting in the garage. They wanted like $800 to do a fucking valve job. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. $800 to do a valve job. That is insane amount of money.
Kinda.
I mean, I could have fucking done the valve job
Even
myself.
in this economy, it's fucking poof.
Well, because they wanted to change everything out. Like, whoa, we like to use these specific, spring perches or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, I just brought them in for a valve job. Okay, fucking just give them back to me. I'm done. Then we just ended up using the AFR heads. But yeah. Yep.
Well, I've pretty much researched a bunch of shit. That's
Oh, yeah.
all I've been doing.
What kind of shit?
Mostly about Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Who the frickety is that?
The people responsible for the Amityville horror movies, the Conjuring movies. These people, like, they went in and had these experiences and then wrote about it. Now they're becoming movies, and turns out most of it was probably bullshit.
You don't say.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah, probably bullshit.
It's a mild porting, nothing crazy, just cleaned up the casting. I was told that port velocity is more important in my case by an engine builder. Yeah, I mean, I would just clean up the bowls, blend all the bowls together, and I would get rid of, if there's like a hump in the exhaust port, I would clean that out and get rid of that. But otherwise, fucking send it.
Ixnay the humpback.
Yeah, it's 11 to 1, or it's 11.5 to 1 compression. It'll fucking run. It'll be snappy. Snappy enough. Just like that.
Snappy.
Man, it's
You
not
hear
gonna,
us all right?
it's not gonna set the world on fire or nothing, but you don't really, it's not really necessary to do that,
I don't
to have
know.
fun. Well, they've been hearing us just fine this entire time, and now you're messing with the mic.
Diabolical.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening? There's two people on.
If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it.
How do you two people feel?
I mean, somebody's 10 millimeters, feeling like
He's
building an
he's-
engine.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Build it up.
He's building the shit out of it. What time is it? It's only 6:42. Most of the time we go live and
6:42, yeah.
we got a nothing special.
Oh, wait,
down there.
whoa! How does that happen?
Click.
What are you supposed
add to
do?
stage right there.
Oh,
Hey.
What's up?
I don't know. That is the question. I can't hear anything right now.
That's gonna be on our phone.
Hold up
I'm having a
here.
hard time hearing you too. That's better, I think.
Oh,
Do you have a microphone on? Yeah, surely this computer will have a
output
output.
TV.
What
I'm gonna
TV?
try something right quick.
Oh, this is a TV.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was good.
No, that's not what I wanted.
That's not it. Don't mind us. We're just
We're making sure this.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it turned
that's
off.
the wrong.
Turn
button.
back on.
I
Oh,
don't-
it's turning on.
Is it?
It is.
Very
Sony.
slowly.
Oh, bear with us. Oh my God, here we're back again.
All right, can you hear me?
Got it somewhere.
No, you're hearing that out of my phone.
How?
What are you holding your ear up to the
Whoa.
fucking
Whoa,
microphone?
hold up.
I can hear you through my phone, DNS. Although there's a delay, obviously.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Say something.
Can you hear me?
oh,
Oh,
I heard that.
oh, we heard stuff. Nope.
Cool.
Hey, he said cool. I heard that.
All right. Say something again.
Something.
Yay! It works.
Oh,
What's up?
what's up, guy?
Oh, nothing much. Just sitting out here in the shop on a rainy day.
The first guest we've ever had that's actually worked.
Well, don't go that far yet. Yes, we're still on rocky road here.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, do that. Going to a little Mustang streetcar, so don't need much power to get out. No, yeah, the little they weigh pretty much nothing, so it doesn't take much to get them up and going.
So what's up, DNS?
Nothing really. Just work, go home, repeat process.
Yep, that's the way she goes.
That's
I've
pretty
been
much all I've been doing.
Yeah, I've been working 60 hours a week for like the last month and a half.
Jesus, criminy. I'm making
Yeah.
bank.
At least. I think
Trying
I
to. I mean, it's just been
think I got 72.
price of scrap metal went. Yeah,
What's
price
that?
of scrap metal went up, and we've been so busy. It's not even funny. I've been working 6 days a week.
I can imagine.
Yeah, just running back and forth, feeding the machine. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing.
Yeah, we probably hauled off in last month and a half, probably right out 1,000 or more cars.
God damn.
Damn.
You are just an element
Yeah,
of
that's
destruction.
yeah, and that's not even considering the other stuff too, like old washers and dryers, refrigerators, freezers, hot water heaters, just anything. It's just
I can
our
imagine.
pile
all that
was
stuff is just on demand.
Yeah, I got
all
a-
the time. Like,
yeah, it's and some of the towns down here do bulky item pickup, so everybody's been going crazy on that too. And our pile was like 60 feet tall and probably about 150 feet long.
Big son of a bitch.
It was like somewhere, yeah, it was somewhere between like 80 and 90 loads that was that pile.
Damn. That's a lot of loads.
You there?
I have a friend that works at the recycling down in Brainerd. And yeah, she's working a lot of overtime. Just
Yeah, they've been.
amounts like 70 hours almost.
Yeah, we found out real fast that meth addicts have a real good, real hard sense of work when the price goes up.
When they need to, yeah, they always seem to be on some sort of quest.
The hardest workers always
Yeah.
have a good motivator to get them going.
Yeah, they're always on some sort of quest. Like, we need to get this much copper.
Yeah, if you need to figure out how to put 7 washing machines on top of a Nissan Altima, those are the people to talk to.
Oh,
They're not just drug dealers. They're not just drug addicts. They are professors of geometry.
truer statement has never been uttered.
Yes.
So we actually it came in yesterday. He was looking for somebody because apparently had copper get stolen from him by another meth head.
Uh-oh.
I told you not to go too soon there. You fucking said it and then it happened.
Wait a minute. What happened?
His internet cut out.
Was it his or?
I would imagine it was his. If it was ours, we would have cut out. Oh, there it is.
Hey, he's back.
Yeah, if I have like really shitty reception out here in the shop. All I did was move my phone over like 6 inches and everything's just perfect now.
Right? I was gonna say, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's working.
This one damn spot right here is where it works. If I move it just over there, it don't work. If I go to the other side of the building, it don't work.
You need to like make an outline of that spot so you know where it is.
Yeah, mark it off with a Sharpie.
Yeah. Put phone here.
Yeah, I haven't been on a live in a while, so I kind of forgot my spot.
It's us too.
Yeah, we too.
We haven't
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been
we got motivated to do one ourselves.
Right.
Well, the one good thing is you're having this on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Because usually about this time on a Monday or any day of the week, I'm actually getting ready for bed right about now because I got to get up at like 4:00 in the morning and lay there in a stupor for about a half hour till I get my shit straight. Then get up, get dressed, drive to work, get the truck cranked up, stand there and listen to the buzzer for low air warning for like 10 minutes. Then I got to try. What I've been trying to do is I'm trying to beat everybody up there.
Yeah.
And I figured out that shit ain't happening unless I actually just spend the night up there, and probably still won't help any. So, you know, I try to get there like a half hour before they open, and some days I get lucky and I'm like second or third in line. And this week is not so much because I was more like 12th or 15th in line. Because we have a whole bunch of extra drivers coming in now because another one of our shredder facilities 2 hours east of here actually caught on fire last week, and it gutted the place. And so they're moving everything from up there, down there, up to here. And
like
it is really not working.
Like there's a lot of recycling fires.
Yeah, it's
weird.
Yeah, not too long ago, there was one down at the Brainerd facility here.
The
Well,
whole
not here,
fucking
but
place was on fire.
Next town over. Like the whole facility, for some reason, just went up in flames.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah,
burned for a good 10 hours. Like,
yeah. One of our competitors' yards a half hour from here, they burned up the other day. Actually, it was the material pile that caught on fire. There was somebody threw a battery in it when they were throwing all the stuff out, and the battery shorted out on something. It just took like a day and a half for it to actually catch fire. And when it did, it was like a 4-alarm fire, and it took, I think they said they used 2 million gallons of water to put it out.
Jesus Christ.
holy
Thank God you weren't in California. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have supply.
One time when I was a kid, there was a guy about an hour, well, probably more like 40 minutes north of here. He was running a tire dump, a very illegal tire dump. Even back in 1980 standards, it was a very illegal tire dump. And he decided one day he was tired of looking at it. I'm just going to burn the damn things. My dad, at the time, his boss had bought a big farm up there, right? And work was slow, so he sent him up there with some heavy equipment, clear the place off for him. And he's going to have somebody come in and, you know, plant grass and everything. He was up there working on it one day. And I can't remember. I think he had a hydraulic line or something bust. And he crawled under the machine to work on it. And he said he crawled out to get something. He said he seen it off in the distance. It's like big plume of white smoke come up. And he's like, huh, somebody's down there burning brush. Okay. He just goes back to what he's doing. He said about 30 minutes later, he crawled out to take a break. He said he's watching the smoke, and he said all of a sudden the smoke just went from like Snow White to coal black. He said, "Oh hell, somebody threw a tire on there." Yeah, it turned out to be 2 million tires.
little did he know just
Yeah.
the scale that was about to unfold.
Yeah, so the alarms went off. Everybody went ape shit. EPA actually hired a guy from Ohio to come all the way down, bring a bulldozer with them. And we're talking about a part of the country where, probably about any given road down there, there's a bulldozer sitting somewhere. And I don't know what they paid the guy, but it had to be, with the government, it had to be pretty damn stupid.
Yeah.
Then they started paying, this was in like 1989, I think, 1990. And they were paying dump truck drivers $95 an hour to haul dirt over there to bury this fire. Dirt, which they bought from the assistant fire chief, a hill of dirt for $35,000. And the whole time they're finding this guy $1 million a day. This shit burns. It burnt for 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah, they put in a new bridge up there over a little creek. It was a really short bridge. It was maybe 15 feet long, something like that. There was so much dump truck traffic going over it, they actually mashed the bridge down like 6 inches.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, so he had to pay for that too. And yeah, so the bill just got very astounding in very short order. And but yeah, our facility, the facility I go to, they've caught on fire like multiple times. I mean, it's just the nature of it. And the bad part is people will put shit in the trunks of cars to try to make the cars weigh out more.
Yeah.
Which they probably should have checked them a little better, but sometimes shit happens. So they'll go to put one in there and there'll be a full propane tank in the trunk.
Oh.
Yeah. Big fireball rattles everything for like a mile. Usually the fire department knows what happened. They just kind of like randomly show up.
Yeah.
But they were finally able to get city water brought in down there so they can put their own fires out. So last time they had a fire, all of a sudden, like everybody just there were people working there I didn't even know that worked there. They just magic. They just fucking appeared. They materialized, and they go running toward this fire, and within like 5 minutes it's out. I was like, okay, well this was a better outcome than last time.
Yeah. It's like, holy shit, where were these guys last time?
All of a sudden, the Batman of fire comes out.
Yeah,
Hey,
hell,
you're not gonna burn anything else here.
but yeah, I had that. I had the back of my trailer catch on fire last summer. There was somebody threw a battery in the pile, and it ended up in the back of my trailer, and it shorted out and caught a bunch of foam and shit on fire from old refrigerators.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of sitting there totally oblivious to everything, and all of a sudden the crane operator starts yelling at me, "Pull up, pull up, pull up!" And I look back, and there's like this black smoke that's rolling out of the back of the trailer. I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I pull up, and all of a sudden fire extinguishers come from everywhere, and all the people that I didn't know worked there just materialized again. And because I'm in like a super bad spot. I'm in like where they unload us at. If you catch on fire, that's like worst case scenario, because if that shit catches on fire, it's not going to stop until it burn up everything.
Yeah.
And
You get
customers will bring cars in. They'll still have gas tanks and shit. They'll pick the car up, sling it, and damn gas goes everywhere. And it just, you're sitting there. I'd be sitting there and smoking a cigarette, and I start smelling gas. I just put it out. I'm like, I don't want to die. So, yeah, it's an interesting place.
You think filling a car with sand would probably be a good way to get a little extra money for it over the scale?
Ah,
Sand's heavy.
probably.
Yeah, just all over the floor. Fill the trunk with it. Fill the engine with it. Fuck, it's going to the junkyard.
Not really. I
Yeah,
know how to. If you have like a couch that you got to get rid of, go to landfill, or a mattress,
Oh, yeah.
cut it up and put it in a plastic bag. I took like 25 plastic bags to the dump one time. It was $25. I took one mattress. It was over $100.
Well, no, you took the mattress first. We took the mattress.
I
first.
cut the mattress. No, I think it was a full-on couch. Get rid of full-on couch.
Yeah.
So after I took the mattress there, I was like, you know what? I bet I can get that couch into 11 bags. So I cut that shit up into 11 bags, and it cost me $20. Would it cost me over $150?
Yeah,
not in bags.
Yeah, because we took the first one there. We had
a little advice for you if you're taking anything to the dump, make sure it's in bags because it'll be real cheap then.
Yeah, I'm all for doing anything to screw city county government.
Yeah. Fucking, what is it? It's bags of leaves.
Trash, huh?
Yeah, they got and the bad thing is, see, we'll actually have people come in certain yards and they'll bring in like somebody, they'll find like a old chest freezer or something that somebody's dishing because the compressor went out on it or something. And they'll bring these damn things in with all the shit still in it. And yeah, we got one. It had 2 butterball turkeys in it, pork loins, hamburgers, just everything because it just thawed out. And they just were too lazy to get it out, so they just tried to slip it in. And a couple of scale people got in a little bit of trouble. They're like, "No, we don't take this." And we had them butterball turkeys out there, and she didn't want to throw them away, and even though she let it go through, and I told her, I said, "Let's do a turkey giveaway." I said, "Sure, it's been thawed out for 3 days, sitting in the back of somebody's pickup truck. I mean, they ain't gonna know." So
they ain't good enough.
They're like,
was it like 3 days or was it like maybe a day and a half?
I don't know. It hadn't started. It was close because it wasn't stinking yet. Now we get. Oh, yeah, you can tell when one of those refrigerators or freezers we have in the pile's got something in it. It smells like fucking death.
Yeah.
And it ends up. Yeah, and it ends up in the back of my truck too. So sometimes when I open the gate to get unloaded, I'm just
Yeah. Well, it smells like death because it literally is death.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just sometimes it's just not pleasant up there.
Yeah.
Somebody's 10 millimeters says, "I'll be back. I got to use my phone light to find a bolt hole."
Yep.
We've all been there.
He ain't gonna be back for a long time. He's just gone.
So I got that 460 out the other day. I think y'all seen the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't use a chain. We used seat belt.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Why not? I mean, it's seat belt. It's got, it's safety. It's got all the safety. So, it's all right.
It worked.
We just tied some knots in it. We were actually picking the whole truck up with it for a minute. Yeah. So I'm out there we're trying to get this thing wrestled out. They brought the wrong forklift out there. And I'm like, I asked the dude, this kid's out there helping me. They hired him like 6 months ago. Cool kid. I think his name's Jeff, but for some reason they call him Bubbles. So there I am, me and Bubbles trying to get this thing pulled out. So we got.
For what?
Because some shit's going on at her house, so I told her just to escape.
Who's bringing her over here?
Herself.
She's walking?
No, she's got a car and her license.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going on.
Don't know who that person is.
I'll be back though. I'm gonna make a drink.
I think you've had enough. Probably. Okay. Yeah. Just all right.
But yeah,
Wow.
I got it sitting over there on the floor next to the door. So that thing's literally the 800-pound gorilla in the room.
Yeah. How what?
That
What's the condition like? Pretty good.
I actually talked to the guy when he brought the truck in and sold it. That's a whole different weird story unto itself. But basically, what happened is it quit running. He fooled with it all afternoon. He got tired of it, and he just drug it in there with a van that he junked to. And
Oh, wow.
I could have bought the whole truck for $400, but there was some questionable odors in the cab.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really sure, but it was so it's either cat piss or meth. And I just said, I don't feel like taking a chance, so I just
Don't need the whole thing.
I'll just get the engine out of it. But the bad part was I'm not 100% sure, right? It's some electrical issue. All right, so he said it was getting fuel, but it was getting no spark. And once I started taking this thing apart, I looked over there on the fender, and it had a MSD box on it. I wonder if that MSD box went bad.
Probably. They are known to do that.
Yeah, and that was the first thing come to mind, and I was like, well, there ain't no getting this thing out of here now. So, because down here, once a vehicle goes into the scrapper, it don't come out unless it's in pieces.
Yeah.
But the truck had 161,000 on it, and it was running. He said it ran good till it didn't. So I was like, well, I'll take a chance. I mean, really, I just wanted it for the block and the crank anyway.
Right.
But I got the whole engine. I got the that accessory bracket that goes on the front of it. They got like a big aluminum accessory bracket for like the AC compressor, power steering pump. Trying to remember what else is on there. The belt tensioner. Great big cast aluminum piece. But I got the whole thing for $178 out the door.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Yeah, you see a 460 block for sale anywhere. Usually it's at least $300-400.
Well, yeah, just on its own.
Yeah, and I got everything from intake down to oil pan.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that was one of those times when the employee discount come in handy.
So you building that up for the Galaxy, or?
I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I saw an opportunity to snag a 460, so I went ahead and took it. I get back so late usually in the evenings. I have like anywhere between like 30 minutes to an hour to go out there and fool with that thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing this out there in the middle of the yard. So it's a very disorganized program we got going on. I try to bring as much tools as I could, and then I realized I needed this instead of that. Had to wait till the next day, and then there would be some problems. It was like one day it was just sitting out there on the front rotors. They took the wheels off, and so I had to get them to bring me a set of their jack stands out there, which are basically just two rims welded together. Just one rim sitting down and one welded straight up on top. Put them on the frame rails. It was sketchy as shit. Every time you really get to torque it on a bolt or something, the truck will sit there and just
wiggle.
Yeah, so you're trying to stay away from trying to be under any cross members or the front I beams, anything like that. And that's very hard to do when you're trying to do something.
Anything that will immediately kill you.
Yeah, that's even though it's 2-wheel drive, that's probably still like a 6,500 pound truck.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was real sketchy. And the transmission mount, it had like these super long studs that on the bottom went through the cross member.
Mm.
I jacked the transmission up. I thought I was going to be smart and use the Sawzall to try to cut them studs off. No,
Yeah.
apparently that's very, very good steel. I burnt 2 blades up before I realized this was a useless cause. So I decided, I was like, screw it, I'm just going to cut the cross member. So I'm up under there. I'm trying to stay away from the cross member as far as I can, trying to use the Sawzall.
Yeah.
And I start sawing. I'm like, yeah, we're going good now. We're going good now. And all of a sudden, I just get covered with red. And I didn't realize I just sawed a place in the transmission pan.
Oh.
I was like, well, and it just starts like pooling up under there. And I'm like, I guess I'll just wait till tomorrow. So I went back next day, and that little puddle had like turned into like a river and started soaking in.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and work from the other side. So I finally got it sawed out. The motor mounts on that thing are a pain in the ass. And this was about the time when Ford was starting to make everything like half metric, half standard. So the nuts on the motor mounts were like 18 millimeter. And so I'm trying to fool with that. So basically I'm having to lay there under the front of the truck on those sketchy stands with the I-beam kind of like right there against my chest, trying to loosen these 18 millimeter nuts up. And like I said, the truck's sitting there doing this the whole time. And I finally got them loose. And then, like I said, last Saturday, we went ahead and got that thing out. I left a couple things. I ended up having to use Sawzall, cut a couple wires because, like I said, I wasn't sure about the seatbelt deal.
Right.
So, because it's like the front of the engine's actually up above the cab, hanging by a seatbelt. So we're like, I'm just kind of like reaching out with the Sawzall. And finally we get it broke loose. I didn't really want the transmission. So I'm out there in the yard taking the transmission off the back of the engine and finally got that loose. The forklift guy had to go help another customer. So the guy who works in the scales come out there with another forklift. And they got it set down in the back of my truck. And as soon as the oil pan touched that tire I sat it on, the damn forklift died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just literally nothing. He was able to get the seatbelt where it has some slack in it so I could slide it off the fork. So there's this thing sitting out there with the forks above me, dead as hell, won't do shit. He turns the key off, turns it back on. He ain't got anything electrical. He doesn't have any hydraulics. He has nothing.
Oh no.
I was like, well, that's kind of a bummer about your forklift. He said, this thing's a piece of shit. So I gave him a ride back up to the scale so he could go ahead and shut down for the day. And then I get back over here and I use the same seatbelt to lift it up out of the truck and set it on the floor. I was like, well, that's a good thing to know about seatbelts.
Yeah. So, well, holy shit. That's seatbelts just got a whole new purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently the ones on the pilots are very strong.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if it could hold up a 460 with an AOD hanging off the back of it, that's pretty stout.
They should make ratchet straps out of seatbelt material.
It's probably a seatbelt's probably way better than what they make ratchet straps out of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that. But yeah, I don't know what I'm really going to do with it yet. I got to read, and they said that year model 460, that style head, there's really no aftermarket intakes for it.
Oh, okay.
because apparently they must have changed the head design at some point. But supposedly they make an adapter that actually goes on top of the intake where the throttle body was to put a 4-barrel on there.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
you know, if I do anything with it, I'm probably just gonna go just crazy with it. So it'll probably be a different set of heads get put on there.
Get some aluminum heads, make it a monster.
Yeah, those have good potential for that.
Oh yeah, a lot of cubic inches.
Yeah, that, like I said, you can't really appreciate how big one of them things are until you have one sitting in the floor.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
kind of hoping.
Looks like your find was better than mine. Yeah, my mystery motor turned out just to be junk.
Well, with a certain amount of money, anything can be fixed. But
yeah.
you know,
It's true.
but it's just probably just a 302 truck engine.
Yeah. Well, it was probably a 302 car engine that somebody put a truck pan on. So it's got the two dipsticks, the one on the timing chain cover and then the one on the pan.
Yeah, that thing's got somebody got every bit of what they could out of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, end of life wasn't very, very good for it.
Damn. So you got it all torn apart and stuff?
No, it's still sitting over on the floor where I've been working so many hours. I ain't even had an opportunity to touch it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about getting one of those, another one of those engine cradles that's got the wheels on it.
Yeah.
Where you can just like push it around. And I'll probably just put it in storage and forget about it until something actually shows up where I can need it.
Yeah. It's always good having spare shit around.
Yeah, because, you know, it's like I tell everybody, stuff like that, you know, it used to be really common 25, 30 years ago. You can't find it now.
Yeah.
And, you know, I seen what happened, you know, when I was a teenager with like 427s and 429s, 428s and everything. You know, they just all got used up or got, you know, sent off to be turned into something else. Now you can't find them.
Yeah, they don't make more of them. It's whatever's out there.
Yeah, because the sad part is it's like 390s. There was a junkyard about 30 or 40 minutes from here. Back when I was in high school, they had so many damn 390s sitting around that basically what it was, if you wanted one to rebuild, it was $100. If you wanted one that actually ran good, $200.
Yeah.
A running 360 was like $100. They every once in a while they even got a 428 in, and they want like $500 or $600 for it. And now all of them are gone.
Yeah. Yeah, things just eventually all this shit's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
I wonder if old cars are even gonna be still around when I'm fucking 60, 70.
I don't know. I mean, it's just it's kind of hard to say because I mean, you know, there's a lot of them coming up now. They don't really have an appreciation for them.
Yeah.
And it's
a hell of a iced tea making experience from the sounds of it.
Yep. Oh, it is very long, intense process.
Nice.
gotta make sure it's right the first time.
It's very delicious, though.
Would you have to make 2 or 3 of them just to test out the mixture before you came on down?
I had to strangle the lime tree
Yeah.
itself to get the lime juice.
I'm surprised you walk down the stairs and then fall down the stairs.
Fall down. What? All the hard work was done at that point.
Hey, Dean, what's up?
Dean, are you the one guy?
Yeah, he's probably the one guy.
He does nothing.
Oh,
Why are we
why are we what?
would do it? Dark Side Dan Bromeister?
That's me right here.
Oh yeah, don't mind me. I'm just on vacation.
Yeah, that's what he's calling it. Guy's fucking Hawaiian shirt on, fucking drinking iced teas.
Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, so what? Yeah, Long Island iced teas.
You know, there's 5 separate shots. What? No, wait, 6 separate shots in a Long Island iced tea.
That's a lot of different shots.
That's straight up alcohol.
That's there
That's
it is.
why I like it.
God damn.
Gets right to the point.
The fuck everything drink to the fuck everything kind of guy.
Fuck everything.
And I put everything in to one glass, and it just so satisfying.
You certainly look satisfied.
This is like the icing on the cake. Like the brisket was the cake, and this is just the icing on top of it.
It has ice in it. That's
It does. It has ice in it.
It has ice in it.
Icing.
It's, it can work. It did work.
It worked for me.
I mean, ain't no one
I don't know
here.
if it's gonna work for you, but it worked for me.
Ain't no one here gonna tell you you're wrong. So.
Yeah.
What the
Standing there at the kitchen counter, I like scotch.
What's this one taste like? Well, pretty good. Here it is.
Yeah. Vodka, let's pour this in.
Yeah.
I believe there's vodka, there's tequila, there's triple sec, vodka rum.
There's a splash of Worcestershire in there.
No, that was the first one I made.
Oh, okay.
It was good, but it had to be paired with meat.
Yeah.
And now I'm full, so I can't eat no more meat.
Yeah, that's
So this one's got a splash of lemon juice and a splash of Diet Coke because I didn't have regular Coke.
so you're adjusting your alcohol protein mixture on the fly here.
I mean, yeah.
And staying sugar free.
Right?
Limp biscuit, hot dog, and ketchup. Ain't it a shame that you can't say ketchup? Ketchup's just a word, and it's all ketchup up like a ketchup punk with ketchup. Wow. Was that a Limp Bizkit song? You should probably highlight that one. so
Oh,
So
I didn't
everybody
even
else
know we
can
could
see.
do that.
yeah, no, you just
Whew.
click on it, see, and then you bam.
Oh,
Now it's away.
oh, it's gone.
It's fucking gone.
Oh, my.
Hey,
Hey,
Slimo's back. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Slimo's
Oh.
back. Goat invasion from next
I'm
door.
back. Goat and that's like a Goosebumps novel.
That's-
Don't mind him. He's just on the verge of being drunk.
I mean, I've been on the verge of that for a while now.
You've been on the verge of that. like
Goat
3
invaders
island
from
teams ago.
Australia. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What?
Goat
Yeah, goat
invaders
invaders from Australia.
Yeah.
What would you do if your neighbor's goat invaded your
What would that be like? Would that be like, bah, mate? G'day, bah.
Are the goats there venomous like everything else?
Yeah. Jesus Griminy. Fucking a goat invasion. That's
Whew. I mean, a lot of chili is gonna have to be made. That's what I see.
Canadians have mummin. Fucking Australia's got the goats. It's not safe anywhere anymore.
Mummy. Australia. I think the tamest thing they have is goats. A goat's just gonna straight up kill you.
Hey,
That's your best option.
look,
You run into one of them wandering huntsman spiders, they will bite you, and your thing's gonna fall off,
yeah,
and you're gonna start bleeding out of your eyeballs. That sounds terrifying to me.
dingo eat your baby too.
I would rather go up against the goat, be honest with you.
All right.
At this point, they might be venomous too.
Fucking weird shit happens to animals on Australia.
A brown recluse goat.
You don't know what they got in them labs in China. They might have one of those. That's the next thing to accidentally get leaked.
It's a goat with a Transylvania accent.
Uh,
Blah, blah, blah.
All the goat skulls would scare them off.
So sometimes it lures them in.
I was born.
Like,
under
what the
a
hell's
Hunger
going on over here?
Goat out of here.
I know it would be. Like, if I just saw a bunch of people's skulls on a building, like, I'd be like, I'm going to have to admit, what is he doing in there? Time to go shut him down.
This looks like a well-meaning and hospitable person. Or hospitable person.
They're like, hello, I'm going to interview you.
I see you have all these lovely human skulls lining your fence. I was just wondering, what are you doing this afternoon? I'd like to hang
You
out.
like trying to keep people out. Like, why would you do that? Oh, okay. You don't like people. I see. Why would that be? Why don't you like people?
Who were these people before they became just lawn ornaments?
We'll be right back. We're CNN News.
Did CNN News?
Yeah.
Did these people who you murdered and stuck on your fence happen to hate Trump?
Yeah, that'd be the first question they ask.
You telling me these illegal immigrants came in and you did that to them? You're supposed to give them like 10 grand and live amongst you. Oh my God. Jesus!
Jesus.
You did that to Jesus!
God.
Vladimir, I don't know if we can be friends.
This got real political real quick.
Let's do it, bro.
If you thought about it, though,
What am I used to? I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
so
I've had a lot of Long Island iced teas.
what
I'm on vacation.
do you do for your amigos? So what do you do for your amigos?
Give them Long Island iced teas.
That's you're into those things.
They will be your amigos if you give them Long Island iced teas.
You are all about that drink right now.
I am. It's a good one.
Did you start drinking before the Hawaiian shirt happened, and that influenced this decision, or did the shirt influence that decision? Because I feel like they're interconnected somehow.
I think it was the drink. The drink influenced the shirt. The shirt influenced more of the drink.
So something about
It's a vicious cycle.
having a shit. Fine, I'll have this. So something about drinking that just made you go, you know what?
It was so easy.
Fucking Hawaiian today.
I mean, I was like, I just cooked the brisket for as long as a human possibly should, and I feel like going on vacation now. So
Jesus Christ, we got fucking Mr. Miyagi over here killing shit. I just see him go. Oh,
wax on, fly dead.
oh.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are out.
I see that. Well, technically, they're in your shop.
Not in my house.
No. No. Mosquitoes.
I put enough stuff in the yard to kill every mosquito for 10 years.
Oh, we got Anthony in the house.
Who?
Anthony.
Long Island iced teas. I'm in. Hell yes,
Hey.
brother. Yes. Right? Right? They're so good. Like, what is it? Five different shots in here. Whole shots. And then a splash of lemon and a splash of cola. The splashes mean nothing.
Splash. Jesus Christ, Christmas trees.
Look at this guy. He's drinking like the whole reservoir.
That's just
Thirsty.
straight water in there. He's down south. He can get the good shit.
He's got the Svedka down there. We only got Kharkov up here. Half fucking Russian.
You fucking put a Long Island iced tea in his hand and a fucking Hawaiian shirt on his body, and he is just a happy motherfucker.
I'm in. Let's fucking do it. This is my whole look for the new channel. Paranormal, yeah, in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be.
And a fucking black as night background.
Oh, no. Hold up. I'm getting my background.
All right, you one foot in front of the other. If you still remember how to do that. Whew. Jesus Christ. you fucking get a little alcohol on that guy. He is just happy.
Well, better than the alternative.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So all drinks are mason jar sized, unless stated otherwise. Words of wisdom from Dean himself.
Yeah.
I am afraid to know what the hell you brought. Oh, I see. All right, you hang that up then.
Oh, I'm just gonna show it.
Okay. Why don't you drape yourself in it? It's apparently Halloween. What do we got? Old fruit jar. Alcohol
Yeah,
is
that's
a
pretty
wonderful
cool,
thing.
right?
That's his paranormal background. Or his
Yeah.
paranormal channel. What is your channel? Tom Sylvania.
Tom Sylvania.
Tom Sylvania.
We've been talking about the Warrens, how fake they were. And, some shit.
Yeah. Hey, he's talking about ghosts. I'm shooting shit with guns. We're totally different people now. It's no longer just the car and guitar channel. Kind of sad, really.
It's a wonderful thing. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it can be.
Almost as nice as Nightbot's eyes.
Nightbot's eyes.
I don't know who this Nightbot is or
Sounds
the
like a
color
robot
of his
to me.
eyes, but
Domo Morigato is the roboto. That's the only robot guy I know.
well, Terminator. He was a robot.
Yeah, but he was a good one. He's a bad one. One to kill people. That's pretty bad.
He saved other people in the other movies.
No, I mean that's the
Connor.
second iteration.
Come with me if you want to
The
not
first
die.
one tried to kill everybody.
Well, I mean, he
What?
was younger then.
Pretty eyes. You got my
She's a hot. Okay, well, we got an explanation. She's a hot chick bot on other people's lives. What the fuck? There's a hot chick bot on other people's lives, but she didn't come on ours.
I'm offended.
You should be for the both of us.
Really offended. Like super. Like
That's
a
easy.
liberal offended.
That's offended. Oh, yeah.
Being like I'm pretty much more dead center than you could ever get. So everybody hates me.
All right.
Because I don't fully buy into much. I mean, I could care less either way about most shit, but
You seem like you would have some strong feelings on shit.
some shit, yes. Like my daughter. Like, I
Like
don't
100
ever want her to ever experience something like I've ever heard. I don't know. I've heard a lot of very negative stuff. And I don't want her to experience any of that. So it's a lot of my motivation.
Or like 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. You got strong feelings on that one too.
I think the men will win.
I think
One, like if you said 10 silverback gorillas, like
Oh,
then yes, they
wouldn't be
would
a
win.
challenge then.
They would definitely win hands down.
One silverback gorilla. could
One
take down
silverback
100 men.
gorilla, I
Guaranteed.
do not think so.
He would fucking use the men as fucking weapons.
If it, like, yes,
He would be nunchucking people
if like
into other people.
like you're basing this off abilities that never like diminish.
I'll
He would
tell you-
most definitely like
I will tell
he
you
can
what will
lift, he
diminish.
can bench press like 1,500 pounds.
Yeah,
He's a gorilla, not like fucking 100 times. He cannot do that.
you don't know that.
No, he cannot even come close.
You give
Not even come. He gets winded at a stern like fucking
you
20
seem to think
20
you know.
feet. If he sprinted, he would be out of breath and almost died.
I don't think that's gonna be
That's
the
a
case at
gorilla
all.
for you.
I
He can take care of immediate threats. Anything more than that, no.
he will manhandle 100 men
No.
easy.
I do not think so.
What are the guys gonna do? Punch him? They're gonna fucking break their damn fist. on
They
these
are going to
guys.
do something. They're going to switch it up. They
Oh.
are going to
Yeah.
do different things.
Yeah, like die in different
No.
ways.
No, eventually they're going to figure it out.
Yeah, they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna start digging their own
Yeah,
grave.
the 68th guy, like this gorilla is going to be too tired to even fucking breathe at him.
Right.
Yeah, so he's going to die.
Yeah.
That guy, the 70th guy, is
The
going to
70th
take this motherfucker out.
The 70th guy is gonna be standing
There is
there.
no way a gorilla has enough stamina to get through 100 dudes.
Look,
I'm just saying.
the 70th guy is gonna stand there.
If you would say like
And think to
35
himself-
guys, I would say no way.
He's
That gorilla would take out 35 dudes. But that 36 one is going to give him a little fucking.
that 70th guy is gonna be standing there thinking to himself, you know what? 69 people have gone after that
The
gorilla
70th
and
guy.
fucking died.
This-
But I'm going to be the one to take him down. That seems like a great plan to me. You know what? Where all these other people have just violently passed away in front of my own eyes, I will be the one to succeed. That has always worked out throughout history, always.
Nobody brought a machine gun to a gorilla fight, all right?
The
All
gorilla,
I need is 10 tranquilizers, and these motherfuckers are gone.
the gorilla will pull out a guy's spine and use it to sever other people in half.
The first time. But
Send the goats after him.
the 10th dude, he's not going to have that stand up.
That's what
He's
that's
not.
what you think.
Not even close. He's good for 5 minutes of brutal contact.
That's all the time he needs. I bet you he'll go through 100 guys in
He
5
won't even
minutes.
go through 10 dudes in that minute. You ever talk to a woman?
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
She'd go through that many dudes.
Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you on that. Yeah, I'm gonna defer your expertise on that subject, but fucking Silverback Gorilla will take down 100 guys, easy.
No.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat.
Tube of gorilla.
Yeah.
All right, Dean wins the comments. 1 tube of Gorilla Glue wins. Hands down, regardless.
Fucking one
Gorilla,
Silverback Gorilla.
human, anything else, Gorilla Glue wins. You got it.
The gorilla's not gonna tire down. I don't know what you're talking about.
The,
The
gorilla,
gorilla will be
is gonna tire down.
the gorilla will
immediately.
be feasting
Eat
on
that.
its victims.
Eat that. Why is that just sitting there?
Because
I've eaten like
eaten,
enough of it.
you've eaten.
Yeah, I'm drunk. I don't use proper English.
You could have fooled me.
I use totally improper English. Whew. Long Island's. 2 will do ya. You had about 4 or 5. I'm not sure.
To be fair, you would have to be drunk in order to think that 100 men would take down Silverback Gorilla.
See, that's what a libtard would think.
I don't think so.
I
I'd give gorilla some moonshine. We'd be buddy. I would give the gorilla cocaine.
do.
I would pump that gorilla full of
I've
drug.
seen a whole movie about giving a bear.
Rod Hendricks.
What up?
I like him.
How do you even do that? I don't even know.
You know what?
I'm drunk.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
I've had 4 Long Islands. All right. I'm on vacation. Okay.
Don't have to explain it to me.
Mainly because I just been lazy, but that's neither here nor over there. I give the gorilla some mush, right?
After
whoa!
Oh,
What do we got here?
you got a fucking.
Oh, hold up!
Your hand-eye coordination has not gotten any better.
It's 4 Long Islands.
That's not my-
Dougster!
What's going on? Have no fear, the Dougster's here.
What up,
Hey.
Dougie?
Quick, Doug. 100 men versus Silverback Gorilla. Who wins? There's only one right answer. And we- and we all-
1,000 men versus Silverback Gorilla.
100 dudes, okay?
Oh, 100 men. Okay. Versus Silverback Gorilla. My
One
answer is
gorilla.
Tunnel Ram.
Tunnel
Everything's better with the tunnel ram.
No, no.
It's feasible.
You.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I had that fucking locked in.
I noticed.
Cheers,
Okay?
gentlemen.
I didn't even know what you did. You didn't even grab the mouse. You just fucking grabbed that thing and like all of a sudden there was music playing.
That's
That was
because-
awesome. I never realized that I would
I don't
get
know what
my
the fuck-
own. Get that right after I say tunnel
computer.
ram. That was badass.
My computer. He has no idea what's going on my fucking computer.
I don't have to.
All of a sudden, advertisement.
I don't have to know what's going on. The tunnel ram knows for me.
The tunnel ram knows.
Tunnel ram's in charge.
Tunnel Ram hasn't steered us wrong yet.
How can I get this thing to go full screen?
You had it just a minute.
Yeah.
You're full screen now for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got all the StreamYard shit in my usually I get a full screen of just us, but all I got is full
Oh.
on.
He did a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is new to both of us too. The first time we logged onto my computer.
So I'm actually gonna be
I thought
cooking
I
around the
was
house.
here for
I'm
this.
cooking.
What? What are you cooking? DNS, where'd you go?
He can't hear you. He's gone.
Ah,
I'm cooking me some taters. Mm-hmm.
Ah. We
I'm
have
gonna
brisket.
cook me some steak. Mm.
Ride Dieter.
And golden oyster mushroom that I picked from the woods just yesterday.
DNS, where did you just go?
I don't know.
You
Never
left,
bored.
and
Was
I
it
was
scary there,
so
bro?
scared. I was terrified.
You
I
can't
was
leave.
like, he left.
You
He's
can't-
gone. I gotta leave.
You can't leave a drunk man hanging like that.
You can't do
He
that.
doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Tom even said, "DNS, what happened?
I'm not alone.
No!"
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. He missed it out. Thought he saw another FGA.
Dean, what's up, buddy? Wasn't Slimo in here? I thought I saw Slimo too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Mr. Hendricks, what? Have we been ignoring? I've been drunk. Have we been ignoring the chat?
No, I've been keeping up with the chat. Rod Hendricks.
Hello, Rod. What's up, buddy?
He's a very happy man right now.
Oh yeah. Are we close to I love you man stage?
He's we're gonna see him cry by the end of the stream. It happens
No,
every time.
no.
Oh no.
No, that was the one time,
Yeah.
and I don't
That
have
one
that
time.
job. I don't have that job anymore, so we're good. Okay. I mean, be honest with you, that was a little rough. That was a little much.
Oh.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sometimes a man just needs an open field and a whiskey bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it even worth telling the story? I used to clean up dead bodies. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I mean,
They say alcohol helps heal inside boo-boos.
what about the outside ones?
Well, if it's a strong enough alcohol content, it probably would help those too.
Yeah. I mean, that was the one time. I'm kind of over that. It was.
Shoot the breeze.
It affected me a lot more than I ever thought anything would.
Yeah.
I never thought like anything would get to me like that, like unless it was close, like close family or something like that. I don't know if it was just like the type of shit that I had to do
Check out
because
that Sunset Boys.
most of it was suicides and like murder suicides. I don't know, like that shit's just fucking weird.
I get it, Tom.
I mean,
The one that was on the news, right? Like the Breezy Point, Brainerd.
Right.
nobody knows what you're talking about.
Oh, it was on the news. It
Yeah,
was
our news.
national news.
National.
It was on national news.
Okay.
That is, I ran into somebody that knew
Really?
the scene. Yeah,
Someone who fucking knew the scene.
yeah, like Breezy Point, that one. Like, yeah, I
Wow.
cleaned that up.
You met him here in Minnesota where Breezy Point's located and he knew what it was?
No, it was in Fargo.
Oh.
They made a movie about them guys. Yeah.
Not Fargo the movie. It's
Oh, I know.
Breezy Point, the
North Dakota.
murder suicide. Not as
Fargo is also a truck in Canada.
all right, but I cleaned it up. There was a murder suicide. The husband murdered the wife and stepdaughter, and then killed himself. As blunt as you can possibly get. Apologies if you're triggered by that. It's not something everybody can deal with. Obviously, I couldn't deal with it either.
I'm gonna grab some steaks. Be right back. And
That's
some
not the one you
Is
tried.
that an egg? Woo! It's got a green egg.
black egg.
I love that shit. Oh yeah. The eggs are the shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean I knew it was traumatic, but you never think it's gonna get to you until you have to investigate something like that, and that's not honestly the one that fucking got me.
It was
You
Puddle
know.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Puddle Man.
I mean, even because like this guy, he killed his whole family. He still had people there that wanted like closure or like to know what happened or that actually cared about him. Puddle Man didn't. And that fucked me up. I don't know why. You never know. That was a part of the training. Like you can't tell. Like it could be something that never happened like to you. Just it gets to you and then you can't do the job anymore. I knew I could not do that job anymore after Puddle Man because he literally ran out of his house
In liquid form.
liquefied and ran out of his house before anybody knew what happened, and they still did not care.
Well, they cared about getting his stuff.
That was more of a burden than anything else. Like that's the only reason they wanted the car.
Yeah.
Just because they could sell it for some sort of like money. They didn't have to pay for anything. They didn't pay for his funeral. They didn't pay for anything.
This is
But
a
they
golden
wanted
oyster mushroom,
Ooh.
just like I would have picked it off of the log. And this weighs probably 2.5 pounds. This is 2 meals.
That's
What are you
a
doing
lot
with
of
that?
mushroom.
Oh, I got them broke up here in a pan. Soaked them,
Wait,
olive oil,
very
And,
different than the thing you just showed.
salt and
Like,
pepper.
what happened here?
He's fast.
Explain.
What now?
Like, did you chop these up?
Yeah.
And like the ones you're saving, how long are they good for?
You want to eat these up pretty fast. Like I'll be eating these every day until they're gone. Because I
Okay.
picked 30 pounds worth yesterday.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of shrooms.
Just saying, how do you cure these?
Cure.
Yeah, well, I mean, cure to make sure you can eat them. Because some mushrooms you have to cure, some you don't.
I'm thinking that he's
And
just
these are food mushrooms now. Mushrooms.
Well, I assume so. Did you pick them yourself?
Yeah, picked them yesterday afternoon.
Okay. Oh, that's what I was asking.
You're
I'm
going
not
to be really tired of
too
mushrooms.
sure. Frank Zappa? Yeah. I love Frank Zappa. Would you highlight? You don't even know.
what?
What?
I'm just
I did stuff?
I'm just watching
Oh,
you
no.
go. You're on
Me?
a roll.
I am not nothing. I'm drunk.
Yeah,
I'm on holiday.
yeah,
Come on. now.
you're on holiday.
Come on.
Yeah.
I just smoked a brisket for over 24 hours. Okay?
That's-
25, 26.
That's right. That happened. It's gone now. Well, the plate we had is gone now.
Totally gone.
Absolutely devoured.
I'm sad.
It is fucking done. Like 100 people would be if they tried to fight a gorilla.
No. No, they'd be close. I believe Doug could probably take out 25 gorillas.
Dougster could take out 25 gorillas?
Yep, at least.
Probably.
What am I doing with the grill now?
Oh, you don't
Nothing
wanna know.
nothing we can show on this channel.
Yeah, that's only on my OnlyFans content.
Oh. So how have you been, Dougster?
I've been finer than frog hair.
Ah, that's good. Doing anything interesting?
Hunting mushrooms. Mushrooms, wild asparagus in the spring, wild onions. You would never believe it, but you can forage in the woods and eat like a king.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. A man named Yule Gibbons spent 7 days in New York City's Central Park, and he's lived in the park for 7 days, and he only ate what he foraged out of Central Park, just digging up tubers and stuff like that. He weighed in before he went and camped in Central Park for 7 days, and he weighed heavier when he came out because he ate that well.
Nice.
Yeah, like there's he actually says in a book, I don't know how men starve to death in the woods when they're surrounded by food, if you know what food is.
Well, that's the thing. You know, people don't know what's edible, what's not. We'll get them killed.
Well, exactly. Well, I had a lucky break. I thought that this was a head of the woods mushroom, and I got corrected that it's a golden oyster. So, I mean, I'm not perfect either. I'm glad I come across this thing. This thing has a meat-like taste to it. Like I would make this with a beef and noodles dish, and it would be off the charts.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this mushroom back in the fridge. Be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back too.
Okay. All by myself. Well, yeah. Now what? I don't know. Just here, talking to myself now. Everybody's gone. No, nobody's here, but me, and all of you who are watching. Yeah. He ate better than tree fella. Oh, what was this? My Polish friend taught me that too. Nice. I don't have a Polish friend, but if I did, he'd probably do the same thing. I can only imagine. You're here, 0.5 people. You're a full person. You're just upside down. That's all. Can't knock you for being upside down. At least I think so. You're in that. Yeah, you're Kiwi, right? Pretty sure. I don't remember shit no more. My memory is getting so bad. I don't know what it is. I'm only 3 decades old, but I can't remember nothing anymore. Anthony's still here. Nice. Not really upside down. Full, not full. No, we got fucking. You're back with another one.
No, it was the first one.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got New Guys Guitar and New Guys Garage on guard. Caller, you're caller number 1. What is Tom's favorite color?
It is.
Clear. That's right.
Okay. I don't think clear is your favorite color. Gold JB Weld. That is right. I want to get started on phase 3 of that XMC carburetor project. I got ideas that I want to do. I just don't exactly know how I'm going to go about doing it yet. So basically, I'm going to take the boosters out of another main body. I'm going to start working on another main body because I'm retiring the JB Weld one because it's just too cool to like ruin. So I'm going to start another one. Are you summoning
Put a booster of another carb into another carb, or
Well, no, I'm gonna remove the boosters out of it, and I'm gonna relocate them below the Venturi. Instead of being above the Venturi, I'm gonna relocate them below the Venturi.
so Mr. Carburetor Flow-O-Matic type guy, I have a question.
Okay.
Edelbrock makes a carb spacer that's solid aluminum and 2 inches thick, and it is a continuation of the Venturi. So, if by
Right.
lengthening that, have I in fact increased the efficiency of said Venturi?
So is it a 4-hole spacer or is it
It's
a
a 4-hole
tapered
spacer, and each hole is for a square bore, and each hole is same as the carb bore.
So it's just 4 holes straight through.
Correct.
Still
Straight
awesome.
down. No tomfoolery.
Okay. So essentially, what that is doing is it's slightly adding to plenum volume.
I have a slight problem with
Yeah.
tomfoolery.
You're holding my. I don't know what. Okay. So essentially,
Maybe it's normal foolery.
okay, don't get liberal on us now.
I'm aware of the plenum volume because any carb spacer will do that.
Yeah.
But does the extension of the Venturi affect the effectiveness of the Venturi?
I want to say probably not increase effectiveness much because it's not technically a continuation of the Venturi because the Venturi opens up as it goes down.
You're right. The hourglass, where the
Yeah.
hips of the hourglass is the Venturi. Aha.
So now all you're doing is just straight walling it a little bit further for 2 more inches.
Gotcha.
So what that will probably do is increase the velocity of the air-fuel mixture once it reaches the plenum. That will be going faster. But that might not be a good thing depending on your intake setup because if it's going too fast, it will not be able to make the turn into the runner and just slam all the fuel down at the bottom of your intake pipe.
I get what you're saying.
Okay. Or at least that's my novice
You
opinion
have
on it.
a green egg?
That's, yeah. So that's what
Is,
that is.
is that what that is? A green egg?
Hey, Twisted Mopar's Garage. What's up?
What up, dude?
You are.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm asking about his green egg.
You just got a brand new grill. You don't need another one.
Who?
You.
Yeah, but I'm asking about his.
You are
not
way
mine.
too close to the microphone.
Whoa!
Wait,
Woo!
now you're slightly out of frame.
Whoa!
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, back off the mic. That synthesizer has 70 different sounds, like a xylophone and a snare drum.
What did you say to me?
Fuck, what's his name? It's Red Green's fucking nephew, isn't that?
Harold?
Yeah, Harold. Isn't that who you're trying to impersonate, Harold?
Harold?
It sounds like Harold.
Is that you?
What's going on? I wasn't invited to the barbecue. Everybody's invited to the barbecue.
You
Oh,
are.
yeah, come on, guys, come get it. Right here,
Come
come on.
on.
Time to
That-
eat.
The water's fine. Okay?
Tom is fucking 8 glasses into Long Island iced teas, and he is fucking wasted.
No, guys, water sucks here. Got to drink beer.
Not 300.
That
Okay.
is. Look,
Fire Marshal Bill?
Let me tell you something.
Wait. What are you saying? What's going on? I wasn't invited. You were too invited. Everybody's invited to barbecue. Barbecue's still going on.
it's like you have a built-in delay.
I have like about 10 minutes. 10-minute delay.
About 10
That's
minutes,
me.
you'll be drinking one of those.
No. I gave you that.
Technically, I bought this.
Yeah, but I gave that to you. Like 6 minutes ago.
Yeah, you did.
Woo!
You did in fact transport this through space and time into my hand,
And what's the problem?
which is not only very gracious of you, but also impressive on a theoretical scale.
I get what happened. Why don't you? I mean, at least appreciate a sip, since I was able to do that from a different dimension.
Okay, I will.
I grew up in
You know how hard that is?
I'm sure it was very difficult with your current hand-eye coordination.
And
It tastes warm. You didn't keep this refrigerated for me.
what the fuck?
They're,
A refrigerator?
I believe you do
No.
own one of those.
No. I own one, but I ate one.
So the sip that transcends like life or whatever you're coming at, there's actually an old polka that the lyrics go, "There are no beer in heaven. That's why we drink it here."
No, there's beer in heaven and
Nope.
here.
There is no beer in heaven.
Oh,
So that's why they also play the polka, "Roll out the barrels."
that's cool. It was my brother's wedding.
Okay, back to barbecue cam.
My-
Barbecue cam.
What?
I didn't say shit.
Exactly. You don't remember that shit.
I remember that.
I do.
It was hot as hell.
I was
That's
like,
what I
oh
remember.
my fuck. They want me to do shit. Ah, I'm getting wasted. And I did.
That was very aggressive the way you did that.
Oh, right? Super aggressive.
I feel like you need to calm down.
I am just getting there
I don't
to where I want to be.
Like you have any more alcohol, your breath is gonna make all those flowers on your shirt fucking wilt.
True. Hey, I had
breath.
Hey, Tom, isn't it time for a safety meeting? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
unsafe about this.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes. So, when's your tunnel ram going
Well,
on?
let's
Something
talk
done?
about
The tunnel ram is not going to be going on. I gotta still get a cam ordered. I've been dragging my feet on that. I've got to pay car insurance, and then I got to put a front tire on my motorcycle, which is going to be $300.
Damn.
But
Perfect.
again, it's the best. It's the best Dunlop I can get for my Valkyrie, and it's the Elite series, and I'm a big fan of the Elites. So yeah, it's like $285 delivered to my doorstep on Amazon. After that, I need to get me a bump stick, and I can start putting my engine together. But I can put the truck oil pan on it, and my windage tray, and oil pump pickup too, man. At least get it started.
Nice.
I actually rolled the 413 to short block over by hand the other day just to make sure I keep it covered up, and I've been inspecting it, like making sure the bores don't get rusty or anything like that.
Okay. Nice.
I gotsta. So yeah, I'm still a ways away from running engine.
Yeah. I got a running engine, just don't run that great right now.
And I think when I break in cam and all that other stuff, I've got a 440 Performer RPM intake that I'm just 4-barrel intake. I'm going to break the cam in with that and begin initial drives with that, then switch over to the tunnel ram.
Yeah, that was my plan too.
Because that way I can play with one carburetor and get everything. At least I know, wait, when I took the single 4 off, it was dialed.
potato.
I got baked potatoes.
Yeah. So do we.
No, we don't.
So do we.
How do you know what's going on upstairs?
Well, that's an accurate statement, I suppose. I have no idea.
Get.
I wouldn't get too close to a lit candle if I were you.
I will. What? Yeah, I'm drunk.
Yeah, no,
It's about the 4th time I've heard him say tonight, I'm bombed.
See?
It's
I'm
all
not
right.
hiding here from anybody. Woo!
Real cam.
Vacation. You take over.
I
Wait,
I'm taking over.
what do you mean?
I don't know what I mean.
Isn't it your channel?
It is on your computer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, kids, the food's ready, so that means it's time to go get my grub on. So I don't think you guys want to watch me eat and live stream. So if you guys are still on after supper, I'll jump back on. Till then,
Fair enough.
bye.
Bye. Dougster out.
What are you doing, DNS?
Dan's drink needs one of them little umbrellas sticking out.
Oh, I have.
I think Tom's
Oh, the umbrella is sticking out.
drink. You don't have one umbrella sticking out.
You know, sometimes you don't need any to have all of them.
I should start a book and just write down the words of wisdom that you speak.
You could,
I could sell that shit.
but yeah, I can't.
Tom's
'Cause-
Drunken Blusters. It would sell, I bet you.
You changed the fucking name. They said Dan.
Well, yeah, people get us confused all the time. They think I'm the
So?
older brother.
All right. You cannot handle this. I am the older brother. I will drink this.
You just stole my drink.
He can't handle it.
You just spilled it on me.
He spilled. Oh.
Oh, this is getting. You are gonna feel like shit in the morning. Shh. Am I being too loud? Is the hangover already started?
I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow.
That's fantastic news. That is fantastic news.
Woo!
All right.
I can stay up as late.
You ain't staying up fucking late at all. You are about half in the fucking bag as it is.
I'm all
Sleeping,
in the bag.
that is.
There's nobody. Nobody is gonna evidence anything other than me all gone.
Yeah, this is going very well.
Hey, it's good enough for 5 people.
That's right. That's right. These 5 people are getting the fucking show if they're goddamn 5 right now. Oh,
6%'s one of them.
I don't think he is.
Could be here.
He could be here. I don't think he is though.
He's missing some shit.
He is definitely missing some shit. Whew. Now we got 4 people. I think everyone was here just to watch Doug, to be honest with you. I mean, they're all leaving now.
Yeah, because we're drunk now. They're coming back.
Yeah? DNS is just watching in amazement.
Oh, he loves this shit. And, like,
I think he's concerned for your safety.
I love you.
That's personal. Very personal.
It is.
So, how much longer you want to do the stream for? We've been at it for 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'm not getting you shit.
No. Go give me a drink.
I ain't getting you goddamn nothing. Last time I had to go get you Dairy Queen just to sober up.
No. Ah, that's fucking some shit.
Technically, I gave you the rest of mine.
That's my fucking money.
I bought that.
The computer?
No, the fucking drink you stole
This
out of my
thing.
hand.
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Oh.
That's all right. I got most of it on myself.
Yeah, that's because you're.
I think 8:30 we will probably call her a wrap. It'll be 2.5 hours. That's a pretty good stream. 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
You're squinting a lot. You're thinking. You're contemplating.
Yeah, because I have to.
I mean, everyone has to contemplate about things once.
Mm.
I mean, I would have contemplated a little more about that fucking shirt.
Yeah.
I honest to God think this is the first time I've ever seen you in a Hawaiian shirt.
What do you guys think?
About?
The Hawaiian shirt.
Give us your honest opinion on his Hawaiian shirt. Does it fit him? Does it? Is it his groove? You know, what do you think about the Hawaiian shirt?
Oh, I think it's his jam.
You think it's what?
I think that's his jam.
That's his fucking jam right there. The happiest he's ever been is wearing this fucking shirt. Oh, it looks good. Should wear it more often. I should get me one. I should quit with the flannel altogether. Just go Hawaiian. Yes. Get off the quiet now. The fun time's over.
No, it's not over.
Are you winding down?
Not even a little bit.
You slowly regretting your life choices?
No. Not even close. Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Some people's
children.
might consider
I'm considering all sorts of things.
no.
Wow. It's just got real quiet all of a sudden.
Why me?
About what?
Anything.
I mean, it's your world. We're all just living in it.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
I mean, your world's currently spinning round and round like a record. I think they wrote a song about that. how many fingers is Dean holding up?
5.
That's bullshit. He's holding up
No.
fucking 4 fingers and a thumb.
Dean.
This can only be good things that's about to come out of his mouth right now, so you better listen up.
No.
What? 6?
No.
The answer was 6.
No. I love everybody that has been here since me saying anything. Pan's answer is 6.
I think Dean's got a secret to tell you.
Dean. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
What you sorry for? Wait, who's that guy? Remember that old Batman movie with the Joker? Who played? I don't remember the actor's name that played the Joker in that movie. The one where have you ever danced with a devil in pale moonlight? That movie?
Oh, that's Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. You look like Jack fucking Nicholson right now with your facial expressions. When you just fucking turn around and look and fucking your eyebrows. Could have sworn I was watching Batman. Oh, that's good.
Whoa!
Maybe tonight wasn't a good day to tell you.
Whew.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
The red mark is where the other finger was. Oh,
Ah.
I see. Ah. Clever son of a bitch. You falling out of your chair?
Oh,
Careful.
all right.
All right.
Whew.
You got this.
I got this.
You fucking got this. Nobody can tell you don't have this right now.
Only a liberal.
That's fucking right. They can tell you don't have this right now, but you don't have to listen.
Exactly.
That's right. You are the captain of your own ship. It doesn't matter if it's currently sinking to the bottom of fucking the bottom of your fucking Long Island iced tea glass. What's up, Jack? Yes. Oh yeah. I don't know if I like the way you're looking at me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the eyebrows, the fucking smile. It's just a little why don't you talk to Donald for a minute? And he might be able to give you some words of advice.
Because, like, there's only me and you.
See, that was a test to see how drunk you were. Donald's not actually there.
Oh.
Yes.
He is here, right there.
That's me.
The only one he's going to for.
We got
what?
Where? Oh, fucking wind chimes. All right. This is whew. This is a hell of a time. That's a well placed wind chime. You thought this whole procedure out when you set this up.
The whole thing.
The whole fucking thing. You got a wind chime up there. You got a nice roller chair. You didn't let me sit in it. I'm sitting in a wooden chair. It really hurts right now. It's been 2.5 hours.
Yourself.
Yeah, you got this fancy microphone going on. You almost knocked it over. That's all right.
Totally did.
That's almost did, but yeah,
again.
Well,
when did that happen?
It's a long time ago, like a solid 30 seconds ago.
Oh yeah.
That's
back when I told it would be real cool if people did that.
It's people do that all the time.
No, nobody does that anymore.
No, yeah.
Huh?
It's true.
No.
You're right. Just think, we have this precious moment documented on the internet for years to come. People are gonna watch this and be like, "Damn, that was a good live stream."
Who would ever fucking say that?
Nobody, but
Nobody.
I'm just gonna tell you that just to make you feel better. I mean, that's what brothers do.
You don't have to.
That's no problem on my part, bud. I
Yeah,
got
it
your back.
is.
You stole the other half of my
It's
spirit
cool.
off drink, but that's okay.
It's cool. Not like the other half was
You-
going any better anyway.
You still have more alcohol, you sleeky fucking devil. Where'd you pull that from? That's we got what's Pickle? Tom is completely wasted, Pickle, and you've missed the entire live stream. We're fucking ending her in like 1 minute.
What?
Yeah, Pickle's right there.
When did you get here?
Like 1 second ago.
What?
Well, okay. 30
No.
seconds ago. It took him at least a couple seconds to write that message.
Yeah, and I was already drunk by then.
That's an accurate statement.
True.
Is there anything you would like to say to Pickle
No.
before we end the stream? Or to anybody else watching? Like, thank him for watching. Hope you had a good time.
DNS, you were here. I love you, buddy.
That's from the bottom of his heart.
No. No, not yet.
I was going to highlight
Not
Pickle's
yet.
message.
Not fucking yet.
Oh, yeah. no,
Pickle,
you missed
you
a lot,
will get
Pickle.
on here eventually. Okay?
Oh,
I
God.
love.
He's
all
got
you
the microphone.
Okay? Oh, you are like family to me.
And,
Again,
And on that note,
I
thanks,
love
everybody.
You all. You don't love me like I love you.